So last year I made a video comparing quite good analog to HDZero, the Freestyle 1 VTX with a Nano 90 camera running at 720p, 60 frames per second. When I made that video, I mentioned Walksnail's Avatar system and I made some comments about it, which may have been unfair. And I said at the time that what I should do probably is see if I could get hold of a VRX and then revisit the argument and then do another comparison. So that's almost what I'm doing today, now that I've managed to source a half decent VRX and I've finally managed to track down an air unit and fit an air unit to my quad. VRX I got has got upgraded antenna. It has TrueRC Singularity stubbies up top and VAS Crosshair Xtreme patch antenna at the bottom. These are supposed to be the best upgrade that you can get for this VRX. The air unit is the 8GB Avatar HD Kit, the 2 aerial version. It's not the latest all singing or dancing 32 gig one, the 8GB one. Settings I'm using are standard bitrate, that's 25 Mbps. I did fly a couple at 50 Mbps today, but I mean, for the interest of brevity, there wasn't really much difference. So I did prefer the 25. I found it to be a little bit more stable. The frame rate didn't change so much, and it was a bit clearer. There's no discernible, super discernible difference really. It tends to stay at 25 when it's set to 25. I did the same for the 720. This is the 1080, 60 frames per setting. The output power I've set to 700 rather than max. I read that sometimes max can actually be slower if the VTX overheats. It can slow down the transmission. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think it's recommended that for most people solo flight 700 is best. So as far as the video goes, it's really good. I think it's certainly not smeary like I remember the first time I flew it. Either it's improved or I think it might be signal dependent, so having upgraded antennas probably helps quite a lot, but certainly this video is really super. It's holding it, not very much breakup. So this is the 1080p, which is 60 frames per second, and the thing that you can't tell from the video is how it feels to fly. It's saying it's giving around 30 to 35, I think, milliseconds of latency. I can feel that, and I'm less confident. This is not the first pack of the day, this is the third pack, and I'm a bit less confident. Tending to fly like straight lines. I'm not super happy going too near things. But the video is really nice. It's maintaining clarity. The ground detail's good, especially when you're in the range of the antennas, or rather in the correct angle. But then even flying behind, it's not breaking up. Yeah, the main thing is the lack of confidence. So okay, now we're on to 720 at 100 frames per second. Again, the same bit rate, everything else is the same, just the resolution and the frame rate change, and it feels better. It feels a lot better. It feels a lot more immediate. It's not super, but I mean it's flyable. I could get used to this. But the thing is, it's just a little bit of confidence is taken away. If you fly like I do, I mean, when I go out flying, I don't have a plan. I just get into the air and I feel like going over there. I feel like going through that gap. Oh, let's spin over this. Oh, let's flip over that. I don't really have a plan, and so consequently, you tend to have some of these occasional oh shit moments. And I mean, that's the time when I really want the stick to be immediate, and it's just not quite immediate. But it's perfectly flyable. I mean, for this kind of thing, it's perfectly fine. This quad is quite fast. It has quite a fast camera angle, 35 degrees. It's also got 1804 motors spinning those 3525. Hurricane props. This kind of move I'd normally do all day long, but I'm quite nervous doing it. But as far as image quality goes, I mean, it's really good. It's stable. It's fairly stable. It hardly breaks up. It hardly gets smeary at all. It's certainly better than I remember. So I thought the best way to demonstrate the difference in feel would be to fly exactly the same quad but with HDZero. Now I'm not going to obviously take out a VTX and replace it, so this is some flight from last year. The quad is exactly the same, the only difference is in the VTX and the camera. So here it's got the HDZero Freestyle V1 VTX and the Micro V2 camera, and it's set to 720 60 frames per second. This camera can do 1080, but it can do 1080 at 30 frames per second, and I don't find that flyable at all. It's not latency that does it. It's just a bit jerky. It's quite strange. So this is the best setting for it. This is what I normally get up to, just flying like a hooligan. It's just immediate. I suppose it's hard to explain, but I mean, if you've flown analog, then you know. You move the stick and the quad moves. That's it. There's nothing. Not even the merest hint of latency. which gives you so much confidence. Like I say, it's the oh shit moments. It's sort of knowing that if you do mess something up, you have a good chance of recovering. This quad is a Supafly Flipmini 3.5 inch. It's got the SpeedyBee mini 405 stack in it. It's running the Supafly 3-inch 3.5 inch tune. It's a really nice tune. Motors are Flyfish 1804. They're a bit too big for the quad, to be perfectly honest. I think a 1504 or 1604 would be fine. I've had 1404s on this quad and they were perfectly great. There's nothing wrong with them. But all it takes is a little bit of doubt, isn't it? And then you think you have to go bigger. The 1804s do take a bit more current, so it does have an impact on flight times. Yeah, I like HDZero best.